Hello and welcome to Gardening at 58 North. In this video I'd like to give you guys an update on my chili plants here. So I've done a whole long series about these two plants and you can look through, there should be some links somewhere where you can click on, see all the other videos I've done. So this is my habanero chili here, and this is just my normal Capsicum Annuum chili. So both have been doing different things. So the one on the left, I've talked about it quite a lot. It's one of the hottest chilies. It's probably about 10 on the list now. It was higher up on the list, but they keep bringing in new breeds of chilies. But what happens with this one is it never has many chilies. The temperature is very unreliable, and what it does is it goes through a cycle of growing lots of leaves and then losing lots of leaves. So at the moment it's at the end of the losing leaf cycle and it's just starting to grow new leaves. You can see there's quite fresh, healthy growth from some of the shoots. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to cut this back hard because that needs a good prune, encourage some new growth, because that's just not doing very well. As you can see, it looks really straggly and quite untidy. And the other chili here, which is just a normal chili, it's really good, constantly giving me a good crop. I've been taking about probably 2 peppers a day for the last month or two. It's just constantly turning out pepper after pepper. You can see there's lots on it. There's quite a few green ones coming now. It was completely covered in red chilies not long ago, but I've been harvesting them as much as I can, and now it's going into a third crop for this year. So you can see it's growing lots of flower buds. The whole plant's completely covered in flower buds, and there's also lots of nice flowers starting to open already. So we should get a really nice crop soon. So there you are. So as I say, it's the third crop. It cropped early spring, and then cropped again probably last month in August, and it's going to have another crop probably in October. So it's done really well, and the quicker I take off these ripe chilies, the more it will encourage it to put its energy into the new flowers in the next crop. So I'll get another good crop from this, and then I'll prune that back probably November time, December time, when it's ready to be overwintered. But I'm happy with that. The leaves aren't looking too bad either. You can see a few of them are starting to look a bit tired. So these are the older leaves. It's just natural for them to look a bit tired after a while. You can see there. But the main thing is the younger leaves are still really healthy. Here's a nice shoot there. Nice healthy leaves. So there's nothing to worry about at the moment. But what I'll probably do is when I cut this back hard, I'll also remove some of the older leaves, so that encourages fresh leaves for next year. That's doing great at the moment. So I'm not worried about this. Giving it a tomato feed at the moment with high potassium content to really encourage it to make lots of fruit, lots of flowers, and it's just a really good solid chili that gives me more than enough chilies for most of the year. The only quiet period is January, but I'm hoping I might be able to preserve some of these when I have a bumper crop, because at the moment what I'm doing is just giving away a lot of my chilies to friends because I'm getting too many from this plant. But I might start freezing them or look at some other way of preserving them. So for the rest of the video, I'm just going to be pruning back my habanero chili, which is Capsicum chinense. It's not from China, but its name makes it sound like it is. So I'll first of all cut off the 2 chili peppers, and I will keep them for some cooking. Let's say this is some of the hottest ones. The variety is Paper Lantern, and I've got to be careful with these because they're really hot. But as I say, it's unreliable, so I can't use it for cooking. I don't know if it's going to be really hot, or not very hot. So I'll just be careful when I do use them for cooking. So for this plant, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the any of the shoots that are going yellow, because the ones that are going yellow I know are dying back naturally. So I'll just remove all these yellowing shoots. It's really quite a woody plant, this one. It's really tough, solid stems, whereas the normal chili just has quite weak, kind of limp stems. So I'll just go around and I'll cut them back really hard, quite close to where the smaller stems join the thicker trunk, and that way I should get lots of bushing out in the next few months. So there we are. So I basically pollarded it, so I've just taken back all the younger shoots to just some of the thicker ones. So I've just got the basic stem left. You see, it's quite a solid woody stem. It's got quite a thick trunk now because it's quite an old chili plant. What this will do is it'll put on lots of nice lush growth. I've checked the roots and the roots are absolutely fine. They're quite healthy roots actually. I'll show you the bottom hopefully. You See there, the roots at the bottom are actually quite healthy and happy, so not too worried about that. They're not completely filling the pots, but there's so few leaves and branches on it that's not too surprising. So hopefully the roots will now put on a lot of root growth and shoot growth once the leaves have established. I should get lots of lush green growth, but as I say, I've always had this problem with this plant where it keeps dying off and the leaves just keep dropping and then regrowing, so I'm not sure what's wrong with it. But I'll keep it for now, see how long I can keep this plant alive for. I grew this one from seed, so I'm quite attached to this chilli, and it's probably about 3 years old now, so this will be coming into probably its 3rd or 4th winter, so it'll be interesting to see how it does. But that's my 2 chilli plants for now, and I'll give you guys an update on how the other one crops, and I'll also give you an update on when this is starting to put on lots of fresh new growth.